Hello and welcome back. And for those joining me that knows all about what this is all about, it's the older Mona Lisa against the younger Mona Lisa. And again, I am very proud of my x-ray that we pulled out of it, but I want to show you how many other of his secrets of Leonardo da Vinci. This is the skull, which is located here in the Mona. As you can see, there's the skull. Okay, now out of that skull of the Mona, he builds his images, my painting, and the Mona. But when you overlay this, just in this there area, which is, you see how he fits 100%. He will show his own face, and then along with it, hers. You pull it down, here she is. Here's the outline of her face. Then he changes it into his. That looks very difficult, but there's an eye, and an older man, and a bigger body. Leonardo da Vinci was bigger than Sali. Sali and Melzi loved each other greatly, but I do believe there was a three-ring circus, and that so happens to be Melzi Francesca. If you pay attention to his arm, how it flows down, it flows perfectly, right exactly, shoulder and everything, chest, head and all, right here. There it is. See the arm? See the arm? It's a twin. Now, he duplicated his work. So here's his face, here's his face, here's his face, here's his face. So if you pay attention here, you'll see not only is his face here, his face is also here and here in this white. And it goes on. Okay, now these are his faces, right? But then he overlays the arm. He overlays the arm again and again and again and again. It's kind of like taking a deck of cards and they're all laminated with clear, and keep throwing the number 2 right over the number 2, over the number 2, over the number 2, and overlay and overlay and lay in many different sizes, until by the time you're all done, you got this right there, the Mona Lisa. How he did it, he's a genius, obviously, and he knew about numbers and chemicals and hiding and by doing different layers and tricks to hide his work. Well, it's taken me nearly 7 years, and I pulled out one of his works here. I've also pulled out his ABCs and broke his codes. But let me show you something else that's a little tricky before we go. I should save it for the next YouTube. But it's I'm one of those ones that, well, might as well get it done. Okay, he loved them so much that he constantly repeated, regardless if his whole body's in there or not. He didn't care. If you pay attention to Portial, his right knee, which is our left, and his left knee is up higher and lower on an angle. If you pay attention, here's the black, it's on an angle. If you see the white, it's off, it's on an angle. And you can see how he would skip the colors, and he does this. So when you overlay mine, you can see how it fits. You also can see the angle of his hand that will come. Watch. You see his finger here? I just noticed that, but it doesn't surprise me to know that that will exist. See, there it goes. So you can make it bigger, smaller, and fall, and his knees fall within. I can probably do it in reverse. It might go a little further than I need it to, but yeah, it does. So that means I need to bring this one up. And then give you a little bit better shot, hopefully. Excuse me. See, you see how there's a lump here and there's a lump here. That means I would need to take and reduce this for your shot and bring it up for you to see. So you have to. This is what I do all day. I fight to find his hiding spots. So out of his hiding spots, I come up after 4 or 5 hours, I come up with his way. So this needs to go down one more or twice. We're going to do twice because sometimes it gives me a little extra play, so I don't have to keep doing this for you. See, you can see how it goes, but if you follow, you see these curves. You see this curve in here? Watch. You can see a little bit how it matches the shoe. Okay, so, and you can see how there's an opening here for it. That's Leo. Okay, that he gives you once in a while these marks. You see the arms that come across in here, and you can see how it fades green and curves in just like the hand. It's kind of like seeing my dad fly in his airplane, which he's gone for the last 8 years in heaven, and you know where he is when he goes through a thin cloud. You can see, oh, there's the wing, or there's the tail, or there's the lightness. That's what Leo does when you get into the depths of his works, and it's that's why I stutter when I talk about him. I mean, he's just absolutely floored me. Yeah, he's changed into so much. It's awesome. Let me see one other thing here, if it's in here for you, and here. Okay. If you see some of this stuff, not only did it when we just showed on one of my YouTubes that he exists, his whole face here, if you really study. And why is there movements of face here, 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 here? Because his paintings move. If you follow my 750 YouTubes, you'll see that that face is the same as this face when you overlay it. I think I have to do it in reverse. And don't forget, he pitches his work too. So if it's a degree off for me to show you, it wouldn't surprise me. See? It's the same guy. It's the same guy. Nose fits 100%, chin fits. Okay, here's the Mona's face. Look at it. See? Eye. Look where she lines up. Okay, right on top of him, right on his shoulder. But that's only in one spot. What I've been saying, wherever she is, it's because she is. I have an old joke, but I'm not going to. It's clean, but I'm not even going to say it. Forgive me. Anyway. Listen, wash your hands, social distance, wear a mask, and may God bless the whole world, universe, and heavens. And one other thing I want to show you. Just one thing. I'm not even going to move the mouse. Okay. Now, his face being the same, but you can also see this fluffy hair here, all the way across, with a big eye and a big eye and a little eye, and here's the chin. There's another face on top of a face. There's also another one. But this is also of the childhood of his loved one and himself. And then there's another face he builds, like Mount Rushmore. He just keeps going over and over and over and over with his works, that he doesn't stop until he builds the Mona. I tried to explain a genius is absolutely outrageous. And also, I'm looking right here. You can also see another face right here, like a baldy or something, and it goes endless with a little mouth. This guy, no wonder out of 565 years, he's awesome. Listen, again, God bless the whole world, universe, and heavens, and don't forget to subscribe. Doesn't cost a dime. It's all free. You'll help me. Amen.